Good evening, everyone. So, Sushmita, I think we can start.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, you can start. No issues.
Okay, okay.
One second. Dear faculty members, I request please inform your colleagues or friends to join the session as we have very less participants. So I request please inform your colleagues to join the session as soon as possible.
Okay. All right. So, I think like everyone are able to see the screen. And let's continue further with respect to the concepts of digital marketing. So, if you see, like yesterday, we started off with SEO, what really SEO means and how it is going to help us. So, SEO was all about like search engine or it was completely with respect to how you rank the website higher on search engine result page, correct? Now, after that, I also told you like you can actually use this auditing tool to audit the site to know like what improvisations you would be able to make, as well as like research tools are also there to pick up the best keywords as well for the businesses. So that also I'll be just training you today. So before that, as we started off with the on-page factors, so where actually we learned about the meta tags, like how to add the meta tags in the last class. So where we used this used SEO plugin. So let's actually continue off with that. So in last class, I already told you all, how exactly the key phrase needs to be added. So once you are done with installing used SEO plugin on this particular WordPress dashboard, you would be able to add the focus key phrase here. So you can actually add whatever the main keyword, the primary keyword you have. So please add the primary keyword here. So once you're done with adding the primary keyword, so you would be able to actually add the title as well as the URL and the meta description. The most important thing you will have to just know is always you need to add the keyword in the title, in the description, as well as in the slug. Slug nothing but the URL. So you need to actually add it. So what it means very clearly to just tell like what this page is all about. So adding keywords will actually also make the crawler as well understand that like what exactly this page is all about, and when customers search for it, so based on the search term, actually the Google would show up the results. So for that purpose you need to actually just add whatever you give in the focus key phrase, your keyword, whatever you have given here. So always make sure that you all would add that particular keyword in the SEO title, slug, as well as in the description part. Now, moving further with respect to the content part. So we have, other factors also where you can see this here. Now I'm just clicking on edit with Elementor to just enter into the page where I can see all the content also. So if you see here, so I have the content. Now I have the content here, so I actually told you all like how you can edit the title as well as the description and here the content, text and all. So when it comes to the factors of on page, so content also plays a major role. So it is also said that like nowadays off page SEO, even in case of at all you cannot generate backlinks, or so with on page you would really be able to actually just try to rank the websites higher. So if you see here, so 3% of keywords yes needs to be added on the site. That means, say for example, like I have around three keywords, like five keywords, 10 keywords. So you need to know like what keywords you need to place in which pages, and then like accordingly please just go with the content. So that means 3% is if one page has 100 words in it, so based on that 3% in that 100 words you can actually add that keyword. So do not add too much, so this leads to also keyword stuffing, which actually needs to be avoided. So that's the reason. So always go with 3% of keywords. If you ask me like how do we add this? So it's all about like enter into the website. So wherever you just have the content and all, like you can see, and you can add the keywords somewhere in the content. So adding keywords in the content really helps us a lot to increase the ranking, also to make the crawler understand as well as the customer understands what this page is all about. Now, moving further with respect to headings. I think this was also just, I mean, explain. So here, if you see these, the bold ones, the title tags, whatever we actually drag and drop here. So this we call it as headings. So here you need to actually add the keywords. So adding keywords here would really help you a lot to rank the website very fast. So if you are done with all this, for sure you can actually see the website also ranking within a month. So if you ask me like how long time usually it takes, so usually the period of whatever in case you go to some agencies and check with them like how long time it takes for a website to rank, usually it is said that 6 months is a period what actually they start off with. But it depends mainly on the keywords, what exactly you're using, as well as the competition of the keywords. So these two are really, really important, which tells like how long time it takes for the website to rank. So based on that, say whatever the keywords you say, you need to go with the keyword which says Digital Marketing Training Institute in so and so. So you're like in a place, Baswanguri. So for sure, once after you start working and once you start working on the backlinks, everything, so it would take maximum 1.5 month for you to see the ranking of this particular website. So what do you mean by that? So that means if I go here ahead and get into the Google search bar and I just give digital marketing course in Jainagar. So this is my search term. Now when anybody search here, so I would make sure that my website also is ranking somewhere on Google. So might be in all these 10 pages, you'll have to check. So it would be ranking for sure. So you can also see like on the first page as well. So it completely depends on how better your website is performing, as well as like the keywords. So if you really follow these steps, I can tell you all that surely you would be able to see the ranking. So headings is one, and image alt tags, internal and external links. Internal links is internal what we actually give. Say for example, like I was just explaining you, for example, shop now button. So I have just given an about us page here, wherein like I click on shop now button, it redirects me to the different page of the same website, then that is called as an internal link. So external link is nothing but it takes me completely outside the site. So it can be a social media icons what is present on the site. So these could actually be the external links. So internal links also would play a major role. So always try having the internal links, and also anchor text. That means like hyperlink and all. So when you really want to hyperlink or buttons and also try giving keywords there. That also really helps you to rank the website higher on search engine result page. Now, so to move further, so these were the factors. So image alt tag is the only one which actually I have not explained it. So let me actually click on exit to WordPress now. Okay, so I have just clicked on exit to WordPress. This is the WordPress dashboard what I have currently. And here, like, how do I add the image alt tags? So if you see here, so you have one option which is called as media. So in the media library, you would be able to find all the images, whatever you're using for the website. So that particular images, you'll have to add the alternate tag. So which really helps you a lot for the ranking purpose. Example, I have lot many products here. So I just click on product. So if you see here, this is how it looks. So here you can actually just go ahead and give the alternate text and give the title. So if in case required caption. So these two are very important. This alternate text is nothing but your alt tag. Okay, so let me just give the same. So sports shoes is the keyword, like say for example this. For this particular product, then this is the keyword I would be using for my particular page. So wherever I have this, or like if it's an e-commerce website, then go with the product wise, give the alternate text based on the product. So whatever you want to actually showcase it to the customer. So adding image alt tags, yes, it's really, really important for the website to rank. So these are factors which would really be important. So these are on-page factors which we had learned. Some we have already learned it in the last class. Now moving forward to with respect to the off-page factors, so you would be able to actually create backlinks. Well, so a backlink is nothing but the links which actually comes back to the site. So that can be something like as I just told you. So on different platforms we try to actually work on, and I try to give the link. So let me actually help you out with that. So I hope like everybody would have heard about something called as Quora. So I'm into the Quora now. Now here I would be able to actually go ahead and search for certain questions into digital marketing training, or what is digital marketing, anything you really wish to know. So you can actually, so here you can see topic and the profile also. I don't want you to click on any of this, just give digital marketing training and search for this. So once you start uh, seeing here, so why is digital marketing important, you see like many of them have answered here. I can actually just click on this and start answering. So like which are the good training institutes for a digital marketing course in Bangalore? I can actually just click here, and yeah, I have just given some answer here roughly. So okay, let me click on some relevant questions also. So to just let you know how we can, yeah. Now, for example, like this is the particular questions I have not answered. So I've just clicked on the related questions here. So once you can see here, like which institute offers the most affordable digital marketing course in Bangalore? This is the question I have, and I would be able to answer by clicking on answers here. And now, here I can actually go ahead and give like some of the content. So, and I can also just mention about, say, XLR is one of the institute, and I would be able to do the best thing here, which means I can just select this and I can click on the text here, and I have a link option. I can add the xlr.com link here. So adding this would really help a lot. So when customers are just reading your answers and they want to really know much more information about the institute, so then they can actually just click and get back to the site. So what is happening? So I am trying to create some backlinks where when customers come and read certain answers or something like this, they can easily click and they can actually come to the website. So this is called as a backlink, and yes, this is also an important thing for ranking purpose on search engine result page. Now, if you see here, the same thing you can actually just give not only XLR, you can add any keyword also. You can give digital marketing course in Jayanagar or digital marketing course in JP Nagar. So you can actually add something like that. So you can give your answer whatever you want to. So you can please use tools, AI tools like ChatGPT and all for the content. So once you get some tools like that and get the content there, put the content here and also give the website URL. And then click on post, automatically the answers would get posted. Once the answers are done with the posting, so if you see here, see, I have like this is my profile, Quora profile. Now what I can just do is like I can click here. So I would be able to get into the profile by just clicking on that. So I can see here the number of answers, like how many views I have got active. So all this would actually help us a lot. So if at all you want to actually answer some questions and all, like you can please go ahead and start answering. This is how you can really promote your business also. So how is this going to help us? So how can customer land on or read these answers if you ask me? So excuse me. So whenever customers are searching for some keyword on the browser, so what happens is they get many results. So wherein you can actually also find Quora result there. So they try to actually click on the Quora, and once they click on the Quora, they can find your answers here, and easily they can click on the link there and they can come to the site. So this way they would be able to actually get into the website and get to know more information about it, and this way you would be able to actually get also much customers. So who are all really interested with respect to your product and services. So this is one way of generating backlink, which is through Quora.com. So this platform is Quora, Quora.com. So apart from Quora.com, we have many other websites also. So I think you all can actually work with Medium. So Medium, one of the article submission. So if you just go ahead here, so you can just try with Medium. So let me just give something like Medium. Yeah, it's a medium.com. So read and write stories. So if you just click here, if you see here, so I am here on the medium now. So here you can see write and different things. So you can just click on a write option here and you can start writing the story here. So you can just see like Digital Marketing Training Institute or Digital Marketing Agency, and you can write little content about your agency. How is it really going to help businesses to grow their business? So you can just give some content here related to it. So once you're done with giving the content, you can select the content and you have a link option here also where you can click and give the link here. So I just give xlr.com and I give enter. So what happens is it's actually a hyperlink. You can see like once I just keep the scroller on the particular word, you can actually see I have got the website link. So through this, I will be able to easily click and get into the xlr.com. So this way you can increase as many visitors also on your website, and also this would really help you to promote your products as well, the services also. And the best part is for the online visibility. That is like for ranking. So you would be there on the top, which can really just build a great trust to your customers also. So this is another way of creating backlinks. So as you know, so we are done with off page now. So in off page factors, it's all about backlinks. I hope like now most of you are clear what is backlink. So we are trying to actually click on the website what you own somewhere else, and when you click there and you can see your website link there and you come back to your site, that is called as a backlink. And I have explained you through Quora how you would be able to do as well as through Medium. So I want you to actually work on other platforms also, so that way you can, so working on these things, if you actually train your students, for sure this is more than sufficient for them to see the results on Google. Okay, so sometimes what happens, as I said you, the indexing is not happening, and also then you actually have to work on a bit of technical SEO also with respect to the robots or XML sitemap, so which I would be training you as well. So right now I think like this is quite clear. Yes, Nazia, please go ahead. So you have any doubts here? You can just leave a chat. Uh, sure, Nazia. So let me explain that again. So when I say Medium, Medium also is a platform which actually helps you to create backlink. So backlink, as I said, like somebody comes here, they read your answer. So see, I see what is the best digital marketing course. I have something here, and you say like, "Hello, all." Being in the digital marketing industry for a long time, it is not that marketing term that you think like it's like a little content I have somewhere, and I just have some a particular word here. I click and I go to the website. So this is called actually a backlink. Now, how we did on Quora, in the same way you would be able to do it on Medium also. Once you enter into the medium.com, you can actually see stories coming up. Click on story. Here you can write a story, and say for example like something like, okay, let me just again show you. So this is how it would be, Nasia. So once you enter into the Medium portal, so you can see something like this. So and you have a write option here. Click on write. You can see title and tell your story. So you can actually give the title. So the title can be somewhere related to your keyword or anything like that, or you can give Digital Marketing Training Institute in Bangalore. Say that is also your keyword for sure, right? So you can just give something like that, and you can give little content about it also. And once you click on that, you can see this particular hyperlink option. You need to click on the text, only then you can see this, and clicking here you can paste your website link. This way, after you're done with your content and adding this link, then you can go ahead and publish. So publishing site would really help you a lot to actually also know, like, people get to know more about your businesses and all. You need to publish after every answer you are done with. So once you're done with this, so yeah, they will be able to read the answers, they will be able to look at your content, and anybody who is really interested to take up the course, they can actually get back to you. This is also a method of promoting as well, and also not only for making business, it also helps for the ranking purpose mostly. So to rank your website higher on search engine result page, Medium also helps. So this is Medium. Okay, Nazia, I hope like I have cleared your query. So I think I can move ahead now. Okay. Now, so moving towards your next module of SEM, so I hope like SEO was very clear to most of you. So we learned about the website in yesterday's session. So where how really the website design is being happening. So how people are able to design the website. I think in the last class we learned very well. So by actually getting into the Insta WP and then just creating a website, so which would be there for 60 minutes, but you would be able to create lot many, I mean, install many plugins and all, and you would be able to learn really well. So this way you can train your students also the website design through WordPress platform. So as I told you, WordPress is one of the CMS platform. And after that, we learned about the SEO. Excuse me. So what happened there? So we learned like how search engine is playing a major role, and how search engine really works, the four steps like what is crawl, index, and ranking serve. And after that we learned like two methodologies in it, which is SEO and SEM. So one is optimization, another is marketing. Optimization is all about like how you can optimize your website well to rank the website, and another was completely with respect to paying to the search engine, correct? So that is for the paid ads. So it's search engine marketing is, so you're ready to invest some money on your particular businesses, so you would be able to pay to the industries, like I mean pay to the Google to promote your industry. Now when I say SEM, it stands for search engine marketing. It's nothing but a sponsored ad, nothing but the paid ads, also called as PPC. PPC is nothing but the pay per click. So what it is all about, so as I already have it here, like I have just small thing written here. So before I give that also, so let me actually ask you all. So when I say digital marketing course in Jayanagar, you see here like there are many results coming up, sponsored result. So what do you think like why these sites are actually there on the sponsor and why not others? Or like you can tell me why this particular eye elevate is there on the top compared to others. What could be the reasons actually the Google is playing like identifying to place that particular business on the top? So what do you all think? Any answers from your end is acceptable. So what do you think? Like, so this is all paid ads. Yes, these companies like iElevate, DigiPerform, yes, they are paying to Google to come here, to be visible here. But everybody are paying. But why iElevate only is given the first position is my question. So what do you all think? Anything, any answers from your end? Yes. I think you all can just give a try, so that's completely fine with me. So, what do you think could be the reasons why really iElevate is given a first position compared to all others by Google? Okay, I don't see. Okay, ranking algorithm, Nazia says. Okay, anything else? Others? What do you all think? Like, whatever you just feel like could be the reason. SEO, okay. But I see that if you see, they are not actually ranking for the same keyword organically. They're really not there at all on the first page, but they are there for the paid results on the first page. That means like they might not be ranking for this keyword, but yeah, for the paid sponsored ads, they are actually ranking. So what could be the reasons why this particular company is given the first position? Okay, big data is paid organic, correct? Okay, so it is paid, as we all know. Okay, any other answers? All right. Okay, let me actually just explain you all and coming back to the material. So the main reason why really the I elevate site is there on the top is ad rank depends. The Google actually works in this way wherein it says I would be able to give the rank for the advertisements based on the bid amount what they are spending and the quality score of the landing page. So these two really matters a lot for the ranking purpose. So that means like say for the same keyword, if you see many websites are fighting. So if you see here, so but in that like that particular site is being given the first position. So why? One is like might be they are bidding more. So say if they are bidding more also sometimes quality score also matters a lot. So what is this quality score? Quality score is nothing but how best your landing page is. That means what? So when you actually search for any kind of website like this and I click here and I go to, so wherever it actually takes me to, this is called as a landing page. We call this particular page as a landing page where exactly it gets landed to. So you designing the page really matters a lot for the ranking. So this is one point which you all should know. One is your bid amount. So how much you're bidding for every click. Yes. So what does that mean if you ask me? Bid amount is nothing but how much you are ready to spend for every click the customer is going to make on the website URL which is appearing on search engine result page. Example, so on this search engine result page, how much this company is ready to pay to Google for every click the customer would make. That is called the bid amount. Say like I say, it could be like somewhere around like 50 rupees or something like that for a click, or you want to just bid little more, or my budget is this, let it go with the, let Google take a call on it. Anything is fine. So one is bid amount, another is quality score. Now when I say quality score, so quality score depends on many factors like this very important thing. So one is CTR. CTR stands for click through rate. So click through rate is nothing but the clicks by impressions into 100. So I have just given here, it always has to be high. So can anybody justify this answer? Why do you think like I have given this? Why have I given that click-through rate needs to be high always? Any any guess? Yes. So my question is like CTR. I'll tell you CTR is click-through rate. Click-through rate, nothing but I can say it's clicks over impressions. That means like I come here and I just clicked this particular site here. I have clicked it, but sometimes we don't click, correct? So we just see it and go off. So clicks by impressions in 200. This is the formula for click-through rate. Number of clicks you're getting for the number of impressions, the percentage of it gives your CTR. So why do you think it always has to be high? So what do you think? So answers, you can tell me whether clicks are important or impressions for visibility. Okay, great. So my question is like, what do you think? Whether clicks are important or impressions? Impression, okay. Any other answers? S- Clicks, Deepti, okay. Anybody else who want to actually? So what do you think? Whether somebody clicking on an ad is important for us or they just see this ad would be important for us? Okay. Shravani sees impression. Yes. Any other answers? Okay. Any which ways. Let's actually continue off. Great. Thank you all. So here, when I say clicks and impressions, so clicks is nothing but I come here, after I search, I click on this ad. Say like here, I say somebody, yeah, Shravani ma'am as actually like she just messaged here. So say like her website was here. So, ma'am, like you can now think like if your website is here, if I click, you would feel happy, or if I just see and if I go back, you would be happy. Obviously, if they click only, you would be happy because once they click only, they come inside the website and they just see my website. What am I doing? How am I? Or like after they get in the website, somewhere they take some actions by clicking on some buttons or something. You would be much more happy. So always any businesses they need more clicks compared to impressions. So impressions are nothing but views. They just see the ad, that's all. They're just seeing this ad, might not really give us much. um, I can say like that is really not important for us always. So clicks are really very much important because clicks will tell us also like how they are responding to your ad which is there on the top. So you're paying to Google to come on the top. The main reason is they need to click on your ad only, correct? So clicks really matters a lot. So CTR stands for click through rate, where clicks by impressions into 100. It's the percentage of number of clicks over the impressions what you have. So always remember clicks are really very important. Great, thank you. So now let's actually go ahead. Now, as I explained you about the CTR, so CTR plays a major role for us with respect to the quality score. If your quality score is good, indirectly your ad rank is good. There are five people who are competing for the first position of the placement of the ad here. Okay, so here there are so many. So five people are one, two, three, four, five. Let's say like all five of them are competing here, and some of them are not able to actually bid more amount, but they feel like their quality score would be better. So how are they maintaining their quality score? One is through click through rate, another is ad relevant. The ad, whatever they're actually adding, I mean the landing page, it has to be relevant to the keyword what really they are actually adding up. So I will also be showing you how the Google Ads would work and all that particular tool also. I'll just show you all here. And apart from that landing page experience, very, very important. So landing page is nothing but I can say after they click on the ad, whichever the page they land onto, that particular page is called as landing page. And here you can see these are some of the things very important, which is lead magnet. So lead magnet, nothing but the USPs, unique selling points. Any businesses would have certain unique selling points. So say for example, they provide 24/7 support. They actually give you the remedial classes. They actually go ahead and repeat the sessions if necessary sometimes. So a lot of things like this would which would actually attract the audiences. That is called as USPs for any businesses. And adding form really is very much important because having form on the landing page only would actually help us to collect the customer details, correct? So having form is very important. And always add keywords in the landing page, good creatives, price if really you want to showcase the price of the product or service, and then the testimonials, the most important thing. So as we all know, like today we would purchase a product on Amazon. First thing is like we go ahead and check the review. We go and check whether like if you see like so many of them saying that okay this product is not that great, you just try to drop off. You don't try to really purchase it. So that important is testimonials for any businesses. So having good reviews plays a major role. So whatever the reviews you're trying to get for your businesses, I would just tell you all you can actually just place it on your landing page. So once they click here, once they get into the landing page, that means your web page, your the page, they're actually if they see other reviews whatever they have got for their training, that really helps us a lot to actually get. Okay, that really helps us a lot to get more customer base as well as like more revenue for the business. So that is what is here. So what actually I have given with respect to the ad rank. So I hope like this is little clear to everyone. So to just repeat again on this. So ad rank is nothing but the ad position. That means like when many of them are competing, why particular company is given the first position compared to others. So this position of the ad depends on the especially depends on two factors. So one is the bid amount, how much you're really bidding, and another is with respect to the quality score. So bid amount is completely in the client's ad. So sometimes like if they feel like they don't want to really bid more amount, so quality score also plays a major role. If you see it is a product of bid amount and quality score. You're ready to bid even 100 rupees for a click, but your quality score is down. Even if it is 5, so 100 into 5 would be 500. So again, like there are chances others, they would be able to actually get the position also. So it's very important to actually look into your quality score always. So how do you make sure that you're getting a better quality score? It's through all these factors, which is landing page experience, designing it well, adding all the USPs, adding the keywords relevant to the ad, whatever you're creating. Okay, so that is what was the thing what actually I was explaining it to you with respect to your ad rank. So how the quality score works. So quality score depends on these factors, that is CTR, ad relevance and landing page experience. So these are the factors what quality score would work on. Okay. So these are the factors what quality score would be working on, and I think very clearly I have explained with respect to CTR what it is and all, and the ad relevance or the keyword relevance as well as the landing page experience. Now let's move further with respect to the keyword match types, which is broad, phrase, and broad with negative. So how this works. So before I would actually enter into that, let me actually showcase this. I would just ask you all to just, this is the account. You can actually click on these icons and here you can see Google Ads. So I just want you all to click on the Google Ads option and just have the account. So having an account on Google Ads, you can actually show your students also like they can also learn everything practically. So Google Ads, it's not that you will have to get some kind of, say like you need to give some amount or something like that. So no, Google Ads doesn't actually need anything. So for the practice purpose also, you can go ahead and try to work on it. Okay. Now if you see here, so you can see this is how the Google Ads tools would look. So here you can see the ads. This is how, this is the logo of it. And yeah, this here is a profile. And you can see the campaigns option here. So where actually you can go ahead and create a new campaign, whatever you just wish to create a campaign about. So whatever you're seeing today on the search engine result page, so just now what I showed you, that clearly it depends upon the, so if you see here, okay. So if you see here, I can see these results here for this particular keyword. So whatever you are looking here, it completely is based on the campaign what's been created here. And this campaign type is called as a search ad. So let's actually go ahead and learn how to design this ad. So whatever, I hope everybody are able to see this. But it's so great that if you learn how are they designing this, so how did it come here, correct? So for that purpose we are learning today search engine marketing as well as the Google Ads. Okay, now let me come back to the Google Ads tool. This is the Google Ads tool. As I just told you, please go ahead and search for Google Ads, and once you're just there, so you, it would ask you for certain questions with respect to the billing. So you can just go ahead and give some details and submit it. You would be able to land here. Now let me click on a new campaign. Now I am trying to create a new campaign. First thing it will ask me is for the objective. So for what purpose you want to create a campaign? The most important question, correct? So say you want leads or you want website traffic. So whatsoever it is, please select that and scroll down. Now let me click on continue. Excuse me. And as I said, it was a search ad. I'm clicking on a search campaign now. So here I want you all to add your website, whatever you have designed, I mean the 60 minutes or whatever it is. So you can just add the website there and I'm clicking on continue. Okay, I'll click on start new. So here is the steps to follow. If you see here, it says bidding and this is the campaign settings. It also says about AI Max and you have keyword set. So this is what we are going to learn today. Now, if you see what do you want to focus on, say I want to focus on clicks, click on that and set a maximum cost per click bid limit. So if at all you want to set some bid limit, Okay, so I have given 50 here. So you want to just set whatsoever it is, so you can actually set this. So why do we need to set this amount? This is the bid amount, what I am trying to tell Google that for every click, I don't want Google to charge more than 50. Okay, so even if the customers are clicking, so it should be within 50 rupees. So anything is fine, but it shouldn't be more than 50 rupees. That is why I'm just making it clear. Okay, one second. Okay, now I just come back here. I go to the clicks option again and I try to go ahead. I don't want to set anything, but yeah, if you can set accordingly and click on that. Okay. Now you can see here, this is where the targeting comes up with. You can target locations also. You can target all over India you want to, or any other countries you want to. And you have languages, you can also target that. You can just give no, you politic ads, no. And audience segment also is there. You can go ahead and target your audiences as well here. So if at all you want to target some sales marketing jobs based on advertising. So you can also just, so advertising and marketing services. So you can actually just go ahead and select that. Now, once I'm done with this, you also have more setting option where it says add rotation. For rotation of the ad, say if you're able to, so the structure of this campaign would look campaign level and then ad group and then ad level. There are three levels in the campaign creation. First is the campaign level, another is ad group level and ad level. So it is so important to know which ad really is performing better. So what Google does is Google follows this option which says ad rotation, where it only showcases the ads which is really performing better. So more people can actually reach out to us. So that's the main reason behind it. So you can either leave it as it is, or if at all you want to show a particular ad to the audiences, so you can also just show that. So start date you would be giving, the end date you would be giving. So it's up to you, whatever you want to set up. And this is the ad schedule. All day it would be running. So if at all you only want for a certain period of time, and then you want to actually just you don't want the ad to run on that particular time, then you can go ahead and give that also. So these are certain options what you have. So once you're done with all this, scroll down. Once you're done with all these, you have an option of next here. Click on next. That's all. So you don't need to do anything there. Once you click on next, this is where you can see something called as the final URL. So you can skip this option also to see the keyword. So this is what I was explaining you. The next thing, what you have it on the page there, which is keywords. Okay. So adding a keyword really plays a major role in Google Ads. So in Google Ads, we have something like broad match, phrase match, as well as the exact match keywords. So to explain you all how it works, broad match keyword is nothing but, say I have this keyword. Okay. Say I have this particular keyword which says digital marketing training. Let me say digital marketing training. Now, what happens in broad match? If I tell Google take this keyword as a broad match, if people are searching for marketing, then also your ad will come. If people are searching for digital marketing, then also people would actually be able to come. So people are searching for marketing training. There also the customers would see your ad. So and they may click on your ad. So what is happening here? Broad match keyword is really helpful when there is something like brand awareness. You want people to know about the brand, so that point of time go with the broad match keyword. So even if customers are searching anything within this word, so The ad would be shown up and your website would be shown up, and yeah, they can click and get into the site. But say for example, in case like you're very much specific that they need to actually click only if they want to take up the course, at that point of time you make the same keywords as the next type of, so this is broad, the next type of keywords, that is phrase match keywords. So what happens in phrase match then? In phrase match, what happens is, so anything a customer can add prefix or suffix to it. So what happens here? So for example, my keyword is digital marketing training. The customers can search for best digital marketing training, or they can search for digital marketing training in Bangalore. Then your ad will come up. The customer, but they need to give this particular keyword in the same way. There is digital marketing training, but they can give anything prefix or suffix to it. Your ad will be showing. That is called as the phrase match keyword. Okay, now you also have another type of keyword which is exact match keyword. So what is the exact match keyword? Exact match keyword is nothing but the customer need to go to Google and search that exact keyword whatever you have given. Only then your ad will be shown, or else the ad will not be shown. This is called as the exact match keyword. So to repeat it again, so there are match types, keyword match types, which comes up with broad, phrase, and exact. So there is a negative match keyword also. So say for example, like if you don't want the ad to be shown for keywords like what is marketing and all, you can put it under negative keyword list. So which is clearly stating that these keywords needs to be excluded. So I mean the website shouldn't actually be shown to those particular keywords. That is what it means when it comes to the negative match keyword. So previously three types of keywords. One is broad match, another is phrase, another is exact. Broad match is nothing but it is completely broad in manner. So that means anybody searching for that any of the keyword from whatever you have given. So your ad would be shown. So that is broad match. Phrase match always it indicates that anything the customers can add prefix or suffix to your keyword, your ad would be just shown up. That is your phrase match keyword. Exact match keyword is nothing but exactly the customer needs to search for that particular keyword. Only then the ad would be shown. So this is exact match keywords. So let's actually have a quick discussion now. Okay. So say for example, like I have, all right. Okay. Say for example, like I am actually, I've started a business and now I am really looking for generating leads. So sorry. Leads are nothing but say I need most students to actually enroll to this course. So what type of keywords do you think I can go with, whether I can go with broad or phrase or exact? What do you think, like your suggestions based on whatever your understanding is? So we learned about broad match, we learned about phrase, and we also learned about exact match keyword. So what do you think like I can use in order to get more enrollments for my business? Okay, Shravani says broad, great. So anybody who want to just add on, what do you think I can actually go with? So I need more enrollments. So this is completely for the understanding of concepts only. So one of the main concept in Google Ads, so which yes, you all can also train your students on. Anybody wanna give a try? Only Shravani says it is broad. Anybody? Broad or phrase or exact? What do you think? You can just tell it according to you. If you want like more enrollments for your business, or like for your business you want more sales, so what keywords do you think like you want to use? You want to go with broad or phrase or okay, Shambhavi, okay, a broad, okay, great. Okay. 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 I think Vidya Shri says phrase match. Okay. Okay. Great. So, according to this, let me tell it to you how it works now. Now, we know that we need more sales to our website. Okay. So, I have e-commerce and say, like, I need more sales. People have to purchase more products from me. Now, what happens is, like, as everybody know, one second. Okay. As everyone know that concept is very clear, I am actually having a e-commerce site. So the keyword say, I'll just say, I have some shoes. Yes, sports shoes. This is the product I have, and it has to actually go ahead and sell soon. If at all I want people to purchase only, rather than going with broad, going with phrase match would help us to get more business. Then if you ask me like why not broad? Broad will also give us, but what happens is people are searching for shoes, but still your ad will come. People are searching for a kind of sports or something like that. Still your ad will come up. So what is happening? Your ad is popping up for even sometimes I can say there are chances irrelevant clicks also can happen. They searched for shoes, but they really didn't wanted sports shoes. They wanted something else. But your sports shoes came on the top. They still clicked the ad. So what happened? You have to pay to Google. But you really don't want to pay. Why? Because like it is irrelevant click. But nothing can be done. Your ad is showing. Why did your ad show? The ad displayed because you have given a broad match keyword. So to avoid that, you can always go with a phrase match keyword. So I hope it's little confusing, but things a little clear. Yes. Okay, let me repeat it again and then let me come back. So, to explain you all again, whenever we actually give a broad match keyword, we would be able to get many irrelevant clicks. Why? Because it actually, the ad gets displayed for whatever the keywords has. People are searching for marketing, people are searching for digital marketing. Also, your ad would come up. Digital marketing agency, your ad will come up. So, what is happening? So, your ad is just showing up for many different keywords. So why shouldn't I use a broad match? Then when should I use a broad match keyword? Broad match keyword you can always use for awareness campaigns. That means like you're very new to the market and you want to showcase your product to everyone. Forget about you're getting leads, you're getting something. No, I just want people to remember my brand. I want to actually do something like this. So that time going with broad is very good. Why? Because people remember your brand rather than just they purchase, but still they click on the ad. You can go with broad, but always go with phrase match for leads or purchase or anything. Why? Because this would always give very relevant people who are really interested to take that particular product. Only they would be there. Sport shoes, so obviously they just come and they just go ahead and give with the brand name with this particular keyword. So this really helps you to get a proper conversion also. So using phrase match keyword could be a best choice for lead generation compared to the broad. So if you still want to go with broad, surely you can go, but always use broad with negative. So you can actually avoid these irrelevant search terms also. So doing this would really be much more helpful for you in case if at all you want to go with the uh, say for example if you really want to go with the keyword match types. So hope this is clear to at least like a bit clear to everyone. Yes. Yep. Okay, let me actually go ahead and do a quick revision as we are done with an hour of time. So let's just learn what all we did today. So firstly, actually, I just started off with the backlink creation, correct? So we learned about like how really the backlinks would work. So what is a backlink? So after were done with the on-page factors. So in on-page factors also like we use Yoast SEO and we learned about like how to add the meta tags and also like how to add the keywords in the content. So 3% of keywords should be added in the content. And I think after that, we also just learned about few other concepts of backlink creation. What is backlink? And we learned Quora and Medium for backlink creation. So we went to the Quora and searched some relevant questions and started answering and giving our website URL there, which could actually be a backlink to our site. So this way you can also do it in the medium. So by just clicking on write story and giving the content of whatsoever you want to and redirecting it back to the website URL. So whatsoever yours is. Now what happens? You're creating more backlinks and working on the on-page factors helps in visibility, helps in online visibility, which is mainly very important for business today. So doing this takes time, but always parallelly you can start with a campaign also and keep doing your SEO also. Why SEO? Because without paying anything, you will be on the top. You can at least get some good clicks. Like you don't need to pay at all. You would be there on the top. That is why SEO plays a major role. I think later we started off with SEM. SEM stands for search engine marketing. So when I say search engine marketing, it's completely with respect to the Google Ads, one of the most important module I can say, and most paid also in the entire digital marketing concept. So always just remember, if you really just want to train your students also, please train them well on Google Ads module. So a simple, a basic knowledge also would really help them a lot to get to know at least what it is, so then they can actually start up their career with whatever they really are looking into or they really want to get into. Excuse me. So I just started with the SEM today. So and I think like we learned about what is SEM. SEM is also called as paid ads and pay per click marketing. Pay per click. That means like per click you're paying to Google. That is why it's called so. And then we learned about the ad rank and ad position, how it works, and what are the factors which is actually helping there. So one is bid amount, another is quality score. So product of these two is actually ad rank. And I also told you like it's not only how much you're going to spend. Always quality score helps a lot to actually increase the ad position. So for that quality score to be better, always work on these three factors, which is click-through rate, ad relevance, as well as the landing page experience. So we learned what it is and how it works. I hope like this was clear to everyone here. And then I started off with keyword match types. So which is broad match, phrase match, and broad with a negative. So that is what I have given here also. Broad match, digital marketing, mainly used for brand awareness. See, phrase match, say digital marketing training only customers should search for. So you can add anything prefix to this or suffix to it. But it helps really for the lead generation and all because you're very much specific. You're in broad match, you're not much specific. So even though you give a keyword there, but if you select a broad match, then it is very clear that anything they can actually like they search for marketing or they search for internet marketing or anything, your ad would be just coming up. That is actually a broad match, mainly used for brand awareness, whereas phrase match keyword is used for lead generation. So this is what I have actually just given here. So hope it's clear. And yeah, exact match is digital marketing training. Exactly the customer need to search for that. So this is a negative match keywords, which is like, yeah, which says free or something like this. Hope now whatever like we are done with is clear to everyone. Yes? I just need a hand raise or something like that so we can continue off. Yeah? Right? Hope it's clear to everyone. Okay. Great. So before we continue off, so let me actually just go ahead again to the ads tool, and we were here with set enter the keywords. So say for example, like here, you can actually add your keywords. So you can see this is where you can see the match types. Always keyword would be just the keyword for broad match, and the keyword would be within double quotes for phrase match. For exact match, it is within the square brace. Example, If it is digital marketing training is my keyword and I want this keyword to be a broad match keyword, I would just live like this. But if you want to make this keyword as a phrase match keyword, then you can actually go ahead and give it in a double quotes. So anybody can add prefix to this or suffix to this, your ad will come up. That is what it means. Now, so for an exact match keyword, you can actually remove this and you can actually just give the square braces. So exactly the customer needs to search this, so your ad would be just shown up. So this is the difference between the keyword match types and where you would add your keyword. So this is the place and this is where you actually do the uh, ad. You can see here, this is how it looks on the Google. Here is the place where you will have to design your ad. You need to give your final URL, that's your website URL, which is the landing page URL. Display path is not really mandatory, but yeah, it's just there for the purpose to just show what is your website all about. Say, for example, you want to say a digital marketing. See, it is actually only 15 characters allowed. So, say, for example, like it's not taking up, you can go ahead and remove this and give your marketing also. So it's like something to just be much more specific with respect to the URL. This would for sure, it'll not make any changes to the website or anything. It's just for the display path. It just shows here on the website URL. That's all. Now say, let me just scroll down. I have some headlines. I'll just give digital marketing training. Okay, this is the keyword I have. Let me click on some ideas. Okay, I can create it here. Okay, let me just give something like digital marketing training. This is the first headline I have given. I just wanted to show you how it actually, so you can see it here. This is how it would be. Your headline one would be reflected here, headline two would be reflected here. It's taking time. So you can see the ad before you actually publish it. So you can also just see it. So I can just give something like company, give internet marketing. Correct. So I can actually add whatever the keywords I really want to on the headlines also. So it can actually just reflect. So see, you can see here. So digital marketing training, internet marketing. This is how my ad is looking. So this is how the ad would look when it comes to your Google Ads. So whatever you're seeing here, the same way you can actually design it here. You can add the same headlines, learn digital marketing, and the next one, digital marketing training, 100% placement support. These are headlines. Whatever comes below that, this is called as a description, where that also you would be adding it after your headlines. You're done with your headlines. Here is the description. Description, you have a character limit of 90, whereas for the headlines, you have the character limit of 30. Sorry, any doubt? Yeah. Thank you. So I hope this is clear to everyone. So here you can actually add as many headlines you want, and you can actually go ahead, scroll down more, and try to actually add the key, I mean, description also. So you can actually, once you're done with everything, you would be able to go ahead and see how your ad is looking. And once you're done with everything, you can just go ahead, add your budget, and review your campaign. So while adding the budget also, yes, Google would suggest you. If you see here, it says, excuse me, average daily budget of 1200 rupees is recommended, where average CPC, I will be explaining you the bidding strategies also what it means, but CPC stands for cost per click, how much you really have to spend for every click. It is around like 26 rupees, let's say 25.85. So you would be able to get roughly about 325 estimated this is. So weekly so much could be the cost. So this is how what you would get. But if you are really doing SEO well, you would not pay even a single penny and people would just keep coming to the website also. You're least bothered about it. So that is how SEO is going to help. If you ask me then why this Google Ads? Google Ads is for instant result. You're starting a business today, obviously everyone want to know like how my business is going to run. So running ads and giving awareness is really good about the product. So doing this really helps. So without investment, without you actually just showcasing it to your audiences, you can't wait for 1 or 3 months, or sometimes like more than that, to actually keep for the website to rank. But to get into the audience very fast, Google Ads is going to help you. That's the benefit of Google Ads platform compared to SEO, what we actually learnt in the last class as well as in today's class. So here you have this, or you can go with 960 average daily budget. So your weekly clicks would be little less. So as and it's showing here, and you can also give a custom budget. So if at all you don't want to actually just go with anything, you want to actually set up something, you can go ahead and give whatever the price you want to. So I want to just go with some 500 rupees daily. You can see like how it works around like 200. So your budget is lower than other advertisers budget, so which may affect performance. So very clearly it says that. So if at all you really want to show your ad somewhere on the first page, so that is how it is preferring. So this is the recommended. So usually we go with the recommended one. This is how you will have to create a campaign. Simple way, very simple it is, but yeah, I can only say that if you enter into the ad group, it's quite simple. So where you would add the keywords on what purpose you be. But here you have many things. Say like I'll just give xlr.com, and let me open XLR site. Excuse me. Say I have this, and let me copy this. Uh, I'll come back to Google Ads. I'll just give that URL here. So now, once I'm done with giving the URL there, I hope you can see how it is getting displayed here. XLR is my URL. After that, I have digital marketing also. What does this digital marketing says? It's all about digital marketing. That is the only reason you have it here. Now, AdSense says poor. Why? Because there is no full headlines given. Only popular keywords has been added. No headlines, no headlines unique, all this. So how do you actually improve it? By giving better headlines here. Okay, so you can give anything with respect to your business. So I can just give 100% placement support, or like return possible. So a lot of things for e-commerce websites. So like this, you can actually just go ahead and give. And once you just scroll down, you can see calls option here. You can also just go ahead and add your contact number, whatsoever you want to add, and you can click on apply. And yeah, so that like people can also just go ahead, see the website, I mean look into the campaign, and look into the number. So once they click on the call button, automatically you they would actually just, it would just come to the call log, and they can just make a call for you. So that's how actually the ad is going to work. So giving more of descriptions also is very important. There are extensions also here. So here is a description way where you can actually do the description. This is a simple way how do you set up the ad. So coming back to your material, so there are three levels. So as we just worked on, so to create a campaign, one is campaign level, ad group level, and ad level. So campaign level is nothing but the main objective of campaign is like you'll have to select what really you need to. You need sales or you need website. So that is the objective selection at the beginning, what you're going to do. And you would also select the type of the campaign, whether it is a search campaign or a like display campaign, whatsoever it is. And the bidding strategy, where actually I selected clicks. So that is what was it. So I would also tell you like different, explain you different bidding strategies as well. So once we were done with this, we'll enter into the ad group level where we added keywords. So I hope like keywords was very clear to most of you here. So because we learned a little more in depth with what is a broad phrase as well as the exact match keyword. And ad level, in the ad level, we tried to actually add the headlines, descriptions, creatives, and ad extensions. So this is how actually the three levels are there in the creating a campaign. So any doubts? Have something on the chat. Okay. Okay. So this is what actually you have it. And yeah, in the ad level, so you have the creatives, you can add the extensions. Now, moving further with respect to the bidding strategies, the most important thing, so what is CPC? So what do you think is cost per click mean? If I ask you all, so what do you think is cost per click? Yes. So what do you all think is cost per click CPC? Anybody? I think I have many of you here. Abraham, Bhagyashri, Devendra. The amount you pay when someone click on your ads. Exactly. Great. Great, Vidya. So yes, it's the same. So as they say, like yes, advertisers paying per click. Great. So it's all about like how much a company or like the people who are doing this advertising, so they are ready to pay to Google. That is actually pay per click. How much you're ready to pay for every click the customer would make on your ad. Great. Yes, thank you, Nish. So it's correct. So per click of audience to the advertisement, the amount will pay by the company to Google. That is right. So with respect to, so this is CPC. When it comes to the CPM, so as I have already explained to you, it is cost per mile, cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, can you tell me like what does this mean? So what do you think is cost per 1,000 impression is? Cost per click, right? You're on the right track. So what do you think now is cost per 1,000 impressions then? So CPM stands for cost per mile or cost per milli, nothing but cost per 1,000 impressions you get. So what do you think that is? Yes. Anybody? So what do you think is cost per 1,000 impressions there? Yeah, correct. CPM is cost per mile. So can you just tell me like what it means? So as you told me about PPC, Rohan says PPC, okay. See, PPC is pay per click. Per click you're paying completely. So what do you think if at all I select cost per mile? So it says cost per 1,000 impressions. What do you understand with this? Cost after 1,000 clicks, okay. All right, so let me tell it in this way. Great. So this is nothing but cost after 1,000 impressions. How many times ad is shown on screen? Great, Vidya, right? So this is cost after 1,000 impressions, not the clicks. So clicks doesn't matter here. So it's just the impressions. How many times ad was shown to the audiences? So once they reached 1,000 times, then you will pay that amount to Google. That is cost per mile or cost per milli or what do you have here, which is CPM. Okay, so you also have VCPM, which is valuable cost per mile, where this depends on the percentage of image the audience have seen. So based on that actually you would be paying to the Google. CPV is cost per, anybody want to give a try? What is CPV? V stands for, I hope like most of you know this. So as the word itself says, and I say I have given here video ads. Okay, I see someone telling something. Yeah, right. Great, great, Vidya. Yes, it is cost per view. So CPA is cost per action. And let me tell, this action is nothing but I can say conversion for every conversion made. say on my landing page, I have something called as submit on a form, or I have a call now button, or I have something else. So when any conversion being made, then that particular has to be counted. For that, if at all you want to pay to Google, then you would go with this particular bidding strategy, which is called as CPV, cost per action, or cost per acquisition, we say. We also say it as cost per action or acquisition. Yeah, and I also wanted to tell you all this with respect to the budget. You have two types of budgets. One is daily budget and a lifetime budget. If at all you want to give daily, you want to spend, you can go with the daily budget, or you want to give a lifetime budget for 7 days. That time Google will take a call and it will actually uh, set aside whatever it really wants to. However, it has to actually segregate within these 7 days. So that is how Google would take a call on. So if you feel like you really want to just make sure like you want the daily budget to be this much, so then you can go with the daily budget option also. So this is with respect to your budget and your bidding strategies. So for the Google ads, and ad strength, as I shown you here, so it has to be excellent always. So once you fill all this easily within no time, you can see this becoming excellent. And here you can see your optimization score. That means like how better is your um, page and all this. So I have given xlr.com. So that's the reason that you can see a good thing here. But yeah, once you add the same keywords here, so if it is matching, relevant, then altogether like it becomes excellent. This is how actually you can set up the ad. So the most important concept and most paid module in digital marketing. And then you have ad rotation. This I have already explained you. And ad schedule and the objective and ad type. I think like this was all clearly explained to you. So hope it's all clear. Any doubts here? Okay, let me see. I have something. Okay. All right. So hope nobody have any doubts. So we just started off with what exactly is Google Ads, how really Google Ads is going to help us. So yes, it is something which actually gives us very much instant result. So that is actually Google Ads. That's how Google Ads play a major role for us. And nowadays, I can say that most of the companies go with Google Ads first. So that's how it is. So any doubts you have, or you want to know anything with respect to Google Ads or SEO, you can please let me know. So I hope like, yeah, most of you are clear enough. So let me just explain you another concept in digital marketing, which is called as affiliate marketing. So as simple as the name, see, I am actually just explaining you a single type. So I have just explained to you a search type only, but you had different match types and all. So I want you all to actually get into the Google and Ads tool. So once you just sign up, it's quite simple. Like you can actually go ahead and try with different campaign types. So with respect to the search, apart from search, let me tell you this also. You have another different types of campaigns also. So like display campaign, which is completely on. Okay, let me just tell you that also, which is mainly with respect to the image creation type. See, this is search, what we usually did now. Performance max, if I select, it goes on all campaign types. It takes up search, it takes up demand gen, it takes up video, it takes up display shopping, everything. So then why not performance max? The only reason being you will have to spend more money there. So, but doing performance max is really a very good choice. The reason being you get to know which platform is really giving you the best result, and from then on you can actually just run that particular campaign compared to others. That also really you can do it. So all you want to split up your budget everywhere, and then just it's very easy that everywhere I'm just trying to run the campaign. So performance max would be the best choice for you all. So demand gen, it's completely with respect to the to drive the demand on your product. So mainly for the conversion sake on YouTube and display network. This mainly works with images and videos only. You need to have good images with you, and good videos with you. So that is how demand gen would be helpful. Video ad, completely YouTube ads. So with respect to the short videos or like whatever the videos you have, like skippable ads or non-skippable ads, all these coming up inside the video. So that would be under your control. You can actually either make a skip ad or you can make a non-skippable ad. It's in your hands. So you can actually go ahead and select that. And also display campaign mainly goes with the images only. So creative plays a major role here, and this is mainly used for brand awareness. And you have like many products with you, so you just want to promote the products, then you can go with the shopping ads. For this, merchant center is very important. So as I'm already telling it to you, so you need to go to the Google Merchant Center, go to the new tab, go to Google Merchant Center and have an account there, add a product there. Only then you can actually just see and promote it here, else you cannot see shopping at all. So only if you have a merchant center ID you can actually go ahead. See, this is the merchant center which is got connected to. So it is very important. So if you do not have this, you cannot actually even move further. So it actually asks you to select the account. So merchant center plays a major role for shopping campaigns. So for that, just go to the new tab, and I would just ask you all to search for merchant center and just have an account. And it, there's nothing much. Automatically it would ask you for the Google Ads link, or it gets linked if you have a same mail ID. If not, whatever the 10 digits number you can see here, you can actually give this number. Giving this number, it gets linked and it'll ask you to add the product. That's all. So once you're done with that, then automatically your merchant center would get linked, and once you select this shopping campaign, it automatically takes the merchant center number. You need not actually add it also. That's how it works. So this is with respect to the types of campaigns. And also let me see any. Okay, great, Vidya. So, great question. So, how will I track the results? So, how do I get to know like how my ads are performing? So, here you can track your results, Vidya. So, if you see like there's a campaign, roughly I created a campaign. So, where you got these many clicks, these many impressions. So, and you see average cost was 47 rupees 71, and total amount is 900 rupees. You can see this is what was the total amount spent, and this for a period of 16 till here, till now. So this is what it is. So how it worked and all, like you can always see here. So these are certain campaigns and all. Excuse me. And this was the astrology one, and you can see how it actually worked. So how the astrologer ad worked. And you would be able to see the complete, and here you can see the search terms also. Say like you don't want to, as I said, you can add as negative keyword. So automatically Astro Arun Pandit, you don't want your ad to come here, you can actually put it like irrelevant, add as a negative keyword. Or if at all you feel like you're very confident enough that no, even I would be a great competitor for that particular astrologer, then you can just make it and leave it add as a keyword. You can just make it as a keyword also. So these are certain the search terms. If at all you feel like certain keywords are really doing better and many impressions, or you got many clicks here, which you can see here, you can click on add as keywords. Automatically this keyword would be added onto the keyword list in the ad group. Or if you don't want this keyword, then you can actually mark it as a negative keyword also. Hope it is clear, Vidya. Thank you. So this is how actually the Google Ads would work. So a simple way I have actually showed you. So meanwhile, like in your analytics session, I would teach you how to actually track the conversions also, and where you can just check like how you can do all this as well. So okay, let me just do this one thing for you all now. So if at all you want to know, like I have a landing page and you need to know how really it is working to be better. So let me enter into my website now. So I come to the site here. Okay. Okay. I have it here. Now this is the site. So the most important thing, so let's actually learn how really I can track the conversions happening. So firstly, you have to go to the goals, and you can also just click on the summary. You can set up some, create some conversion actions. Let me create the conversion action. See, this is my page. So let me click on visit site or anything. So here, if this is particular a website what I have, so we are very keen to know like how many of them have clicked on, say, a button which is call now button. Let's say call now button, like whoever have clicked on, or like let me say shop now button. Now I just come back. How many of them have clicked on shop now button? I need to know. So this is my landing page. I come to the analytics. I can either go on a website or on a phone call. So let me just check this and go ahead here. Click on save and continue. Now here I have many options. I have purchase, sign up, subscribe, all these things. So you can choose any of this. So a page view or a outbound click, anything. Okay. So this is for a partner size if at all you want to, or a button click or a contact form, anything you want to, you can actually just go ahead. Say like I'll just go select this when someone books an appointment with your business. So I'll just say shop now. Something like instead of shop now, I say I had something like book an appointment only. Now I'll just come back to the Google Ads. I'll have to click on add conversion. I'll have to select the site. Select setup manually using code. So you can also just select the conversion setting options. If my book an appointment is actually a primary action, so I'll have to go with the primary action. If at all, like I have add to cart or something else, you can actually mark it as a secondary. So use same value for each conversion. Of course, it's not a different value, because when do I have a different value? When it is an e-commerce website, I have different products. So when the products are different, obviously the products would be costing different. So that is when actually I go ahead with a different value. As it is the same value, I'll have to go with the same value. Count every or one. Of course, like every interaction they just make, I just want it to be counted. So you can also go ahead with one. So this mainly works in a way that say, yeah, now let me say book an appointment. So one interaction per click is more than enough for me. I don't want another to be counted at all, because one time he has done book an appointment, that means like I have got the leads. So I don't want again to be counted. This is only recommended for purchases. That means like products, e-commerce website. If you're doing any signups and all, always choose one. Now we are done with all this. Let me just go ahead and click on continue, and I'll click on save and continue here. Say I'm just done with everything. I'll click on finish. So I have set up something called with respect to book an appointment. So I'm not configured, that's fine. So let me just click here. So once you just go here, scroll down, you can see use Google Tag Manager. This is a tool which helps us to track every time what really is happening. Now I just go back, go open a new tab here. I go to Google Tag Manager and I just click here. So this is my Google Tag Manager and this is a site I have. So I just select this account here. Now, see, this is a particular tool which is used to create the tags so that like it can help us to track how many people really clicked on a shop now button. They're taking some action on my landing page. If at all I want to track that action, then easily you can use tags and triggers for that. That is how tag manager tool is helping you a lot on it. So let me click on a new tag configuration. I'll have to select Google Ads only. Why Google Ads? Because I'm using a Google Ads tool. So let me just give it as book an appointment. Now, here the most important things you always need to know is conversion ID and conversion label you would get as soon as you're done with your, so whatever the book an appointment goal creation, you can just come here. You have a ID and label. I just want you to go ahead and copy the conversion ID and paste the conversion ID here and come back, copy the conversion label again. and paste the conversion label there. Say like you're done with everything, but it says like no Google tag found. Please create a tag. Creating tag is very important. So once you're done with everything, just click on save. Automatically, it gets created. Now it's everything is done. I'll have to create a trigger. Now, trigger is something like what action you want to. So if you see here, these are the actions what you have. So you have it for page view, you have it for clicks, you have it for form submission, everything. Say now it is clicks because somebody clicking on shop now button. That is very important. So I'll just go ahead and give click text as okay. Yeah, click text here. Click text contains, it says shop now. If I'm not wrong, this is case sensitive, so I want you to cross check again. If you see everything is in capital, it has to be in capital only. What, however, your website is, so I want you to actually do the same. So I'll just give you can appointment. Yeah. Okay. I'll just save this. Now, once I'm done with this, the most important thing you should always know before you actually preview is the tag manager should be connected to your website. That's the most important thing. So how do you get to know? One is go to the website. You can actually see in the settings. So you will have to actually install this plugin called as Google. Let me just show you that. So where the plug, okay, plugins, installed plugins. So for GTM, it's very important for you to set up. So you will have to add the GTM here. Only then you can cross check whether the conversions are actually happening or not. So to cross check that, you will have to come here and you need to add a plugin called as not only Google Analytics. Yeah, this is the one, GTM. So if you just click on GTM for WP, so you can just install this plugin on the WordPress. So I hope like installation of plugins, everyone are more clear. Go to the plugins, click on the uh, search for the plugin name GTM for WP, and once you actually install that and activate it, you can see I have added here so the Google Tag Manager ID. So let me just once cross check that. So this is the one GTM NF5G WBW. So if it is fine, yeah. So everything is done. Now let me cross check. So what do? I just come here, I click on preview. So I don't want a thank you page. Let me just remove this and I click on connect here. Let's say it's taking some time. Okay. So you can see tag assistant is connected. Now I just click on shop now and it's actually taking me somewhere. And yeah, so it's got connected. So if you come here and if you click on continue and if you see here, so book an appointment was one of my tag which I just created and you can see it got fired. So this is how you can actually cross check how many clicks are happening, and from now on automatically you can check it in the goals only. So once you're done with the setup here in the goals only at the top you have these options: group 1, group 2 results, book an appointment. Here you can actually check one conversion action being done. This way you can also track by setting up, by connecting GTM to your website as well as just creating conversions actions. So this really helps you a lot to actually track how the conversions are happening on your website and how many people are clicking on certain actions which really you feel is much meaningful. So this really helps businesses to know like how the business is happening. So apart from you learning what really do in marketing, like how to do marketing, these are very important to actually know like where are you lacking on also, so it can help you to just do something better. So this is with respect to the conversion action. Okay, so any doubts here, you can please let me know, or you want me to explain this one concept again as well, you can please let me know so I can just go ahead and uh, help you all with it. Is this clear to all of you? Yes. Anybody who wants me to just explain this particular topic again? Okay. So this is how you create a conversion action and you'd actually, so you all can do this. So like you can just go ahead and create a website, which is 60 minutes. You have 1 hour time for it. On the Google Ads, once you're into the Google Ads tool, go to the summary and you can create any conversion action. So I just choose a simple one. So if at all you want to go with a purchase or you want to go with anything, add to cart button, so you can go ahead and select that. So say for example, like I just choose this and I click on save and continue and I give a sign up. See, like I have a contact form on my website. Say like this is my website, so somewhere I have some contact form or something like that. That also you can actually, okay, I have here contact us. Okay, so here I have a particular form. So still I can actually go ahead and add this, right? So I would be able to actually use this button click, or you can use this also. So to track that, what do? You just go ahead and add conversion action, give your website and set up again. So this is again a lead generation. So you just set up value is same value and the count would be one only. So once you're done with everything, you can just go ahead and click on, okay, so the, condition, okay. Yes, so yes, Nazia, so that's very important. I completely agree with you because that's the reason I am actually sharing you this information also. This 5 days is not just a theoretical only, because anybody, as you all know, that you'd be able to also just learn the concepts practically. So it's very important for you all as well. Learning practically only makes that clear understanding about what things are happening. Now sign up I'm doing. So I just click on finish here. I've created again one conversion action, which is for sign up. Now I just come down. So I can see sign up here. I can click on this. So I have certain things. So sign up, sign up. So say for example, like in this, I would just select the one. And I already have done with many things. So let me just scroll down here and click on tag setup again. Scroll down. I click on tag manager. I get the ID and label. So what do? I just come back to the tag manager. I'm doing for the sign up now. Let me click on leave. Okay. Now I'm doing a new tag for sign up. That means like if somebody just comes in, fills a form on that. So it's very important for me to track. So how do I track it? So I can just go ahead, firstly add the conversion ID and add the conversion label also. So I'm done with these two. I can actually go ahead and create a trigger as well. And while doing a sign up, you can actually just go ahead and also give anything. So sometimes it would just take the trigger as done. So sometimes it might not. So I would just tell you. So wait until the things, it takes time. So if it is not fired, you can tell me in the next class. I can surely guide you on that. So let me say on the website, it is send message is the button. So I can just come here. I can give send message. Just going with the click text, it has to contain send message. So let me see whether this would work. So I'll just give sign up. So anybody just coming to my website and they're actually doing a sign up, it's quite important for me to uh, track that, correct? So I'll give it as sign up now and then I'll save this. Now I'm done with everything. Let's preview and check whether this would work, whether the trigger would happen. So let me check that now. I'm going ahead, clicking on connect. I'm there on this particular site now. You can see the GTM is debugging here. Now, yeah, it is connected. Let me go to the contact us page. So sorry. So in the contact us page, I'll have to give the details here. Say like I'll just give Chaitra, I'll give something, I'll give some mail ID, and I'll just drop some message here, and I click on send message. I'm just clicking on sending. Say I am just there on the thank you page, correct? I just came to the thank you page here. Now I come back to the tag and I click on continue here and I scroll down. You can see this tag got fired. That means there's a tag which got fired. That right now sign up was a tag, correct? So which I signed up, so this tag got fired. So you can also check here if this is happening. That means anybody clicking on sign up from now on, you can actually track it very easily through Google Ads conversion tracking only. So you can just come to the goals and you can just scroll down here. You also have phone call leads sign up. Just click on sign up here. You can see how many sign ups are done, something like this. 5 conversion actions. So this way you can also track uh, whatever the actions are happening on the website. So there's a best methodology what you can actually follow. So simple way I can say, go to the WordPress. So once you're done with the design, a simple template you just take, and once you're done with adding the template, so you can just install this plugin which is called as GTM for WP. GTM for WP. Okay. So once you just have the GTM for WP, so you can just go ahead and try to uh, install the plugin and activate the plugin. So once you're done with activating, come back to the GTM and create an account. So create, you can just give the website URL. That's how. So if you want me to just show that, let me just show it to you this way. So I'll just come back here. So you can just create it here. Okay, so from the beginning, if at all you're into the tag manager, you can click on create account. It's asked you for the account name. You can just give whatever your account name, and you can just give the country as India. So once you're done with India, you can just set up your web. Give your website URL there, the container name. So once you're done with the container name and the website URL, so you can just click on create. It will actually create a container for you. It appears something like this. So when you click on this, you can see here the GTM. So you would also get the code here. You can paste this code in the head section, this in the body. So for WordPress sites, you need not actually add any code. It's just this particular ID which you'll have to add. So copy whatever you would have here, copy and then just paste it on the WordPress. So you can just go ahead and go to the WordPress, that particular plugin, and just paste that code there. So this way you can actually link the GTM to the WordPress site. Once you're done with linking, then please go ahead and start with the tagging option. This is how you would be actually trying to do the tagging. So any doubts, you can please let me know and check whether the tag is getting fired. So you can also do this. You can also teach students this as well. So there is an extension which is called as Tag Assistant. So in case if you want to know like whether the websites they have this particular tag assistant connected, you can actually just ask them to install this Chrome extension and also check. So for example, like this is the website what I have. So I can just come here. This is the Chrome extension. How do you install is like you just give tag assistant Chrome extension. So once you actually just search for this, you can see Google Tag Assistant, google.com. So you can just, I have already added to the Chrome. You just get install and add to Chrome. So just click on add to Chrome. So then like you can cross check by getting into the site. So I think where is the website? Okay. All right, so this is the website. Say for example, like this is the site. I can just come here, click on tag assistant. Clearly, it will tell me whether the tag is connected or not. So this way you can also verify whether the tag has got connected. See here, the Google Ads also has got connected and your tag assistant is not connected with analytics. So this way you would be able to also just know how really the tags were also working. So this is very, very important for you all to actually tell the students as well. Any doubts, anything, please let me know so I can actually help you out. So as we are 15 minutes left, so let's actually do a quick revision and then I think we can wind up. So in the tomorrow's session, so I would just tell like not to miss because yeah, we would be learning a concept called as affiliate marketing where you can really teach all your students, so which would be very much helpful for you. So let me actually go ahead now. Okay, I would be sharing this document as well, so you can also just check here. So so this is with respect to the SEM and the starting concepts, whatever is done. And I would be also sharing the conversion action creation, GTM and all. So you can also just go through that as well through the materials. So, and you can train the students, so it can actually be much more helpful for them. So I think SEO was in last class. So today we just started with certain factors of SEO, which is, yeah, adding keywords to the headings and adding image alt tags. I hope like that's clear to everyone and how the internal links works and its external links would work. And Quora and Medium, I hope like this is very clear to everyone. So Quora is and Medium, it's completely a kind of backlink creation site where actually we are trying to get some backlinks for our website for the visibility sake. And then we started off with the SEM module. I think like this is all I have just explained it to you. So what is ad rank, how ad rank works, and on what factors the ad position uh, really rely on, and what are the keyword match types we have. So how it really works. So when we actually select the keyword while running the campaigns, and what are the levels of campaigns we have, and what are the bidding strategies we have, and the budget wise, yes, what are the types of budget we have, and how to make the ad strength excellent and the optimization score above 85. So these are certain things what we learned today, and apart from that, we also went to the Google Ads tool. And in the Google Ads tool, I think I showed you like how you can select the objective and go ahead creating a campaign and how the campaign really looks. So whatever you see on Google on the search engine result page which says sponsored, so you can just create the same campaign on Google Ads tool. So that is what I wanted to tell you all. And I think apart from that, like a search campaign, I also showed you how really you can work on the shopping campaign. The only thing is like I would just tell you all like go ahead with the merchant center and you get a number there. I just want you to take that number and add it here, so you would be able to link the merchant center account to the Google Ads account. So you would be also able to run the shopping campaigns, and how the performance max differs from all other campaigns I have just explained you. And apart from that, I think we learned about demand gen and video ads also. So how really that particular ads would help us. So after that, I think we went into the goals and also created some conversion actions to track. I think Vidyashri was asking about where we can see the results of the campaign. The results of the campaign would be just appearing here only. So after the campaign is live. So you can also pause the campaign anytime. So you can just go ahead. Say for example, you can see this here. So you can see enabled. You can also just pause the campaign anytime you want to. So you can enabling the campaign, pausing the campaign is always in your hands. So you can enable the campaigns which really are working better and pause the campaigns which you feel like it is good to be paused for a certain time. And you can see also like which particular age categories and male or female, like everything, the gender, which really helps you a lot for target audience during your social media campaigns and all. And yeah, as I just told you in the search terms, also please just go ahead and in case you feel like some keywords are really getting good clicks, add that particular keywords as an keyword list and add it as a negative keyword if you feel like that keyword should not actually be the search term. So these are certain things like what we have learned today. And then actually I went to the conversion action creation. and learned how to create a conversion action for sign up as well as for a button. So you have a button on your website if you want to track like how many people have clicked on the button. So or taken some action on that particular buttons what you have on the site, you can actually create a conversion action on Google Ads and then just check whether it is getting triggered, whether whatever the customers are doing, whether it's getting triggered through Tag Manager tool. So for that, as I told, like go ahead and please install GTM 4WP, and you can just add the GTM tag there and save it. So your GTM would be connected. And to cross check whether your website has GTM, use Tag Assistant extension. So that would actually help you to also know whether the GTM is connected to the entire site. Once everything is done, then you can go ahead and create a tag. Hmm. So this is what actually we had done for the day. So, okay. So this is what we have done for the day. I think last 10 minutes left. So any doubts, please feel free to ask me so I can help you all. So whatever the concepts we are done with today, so any doubts still now, please let me. Okay. So any doubts or you want me to explain the topic again, just a small topic or something, please let me know so I can actually help you out on that note. Yes. Any doubts? Hope everything is clear. So, the materials would be shared to you. I think like Amar would be adding the material, whatever, like I'm showing it to you. So, through that, you can just go ahead and you would be having the recordings as well. So, you can just listen to the recordings. So, still you have any doubts or anything, please just feel free to ask me. Can you send yesterday's link? So yesterday's link, okay, the day one attendance and feedback link. I think Sushmita, you can help them out.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Ankita, you would be able to, once you get into your LMS, I think you can see there easily something called as material option only. So where if you just click automatically, you can just find the material there. So whatever I am showing it to you, it is not accepting. Okay. So I think Pratyusha's response is not accepting. Sushmita, I think if you can help out, it could be better. And Ankita, not to worry, I will talk to Amar sir and I will just ask him to add this material. So you can actually look into the materials. And meanwhile, I think for sure you would be able to look into the I mean the recordings and you can just get to know more. Yeah. Material wise, whatever I am actually displaying it here, you would be getting it. Fine.
Yeah, so yesterday's attendance link we can't share as we already informed. Only 1 hour the attendance can be marked, that is from 4:30 to 5:30. So, dear faculty members, I request please not to ask for yesterday's attendance link. It will not work now. And the materials, yes, yesterday's materials, which is not uploaded it. So whatever materials has been used on the classroom, yes, we will. I'm going to upload it in dashboard. You can go through that. There is an option as material. From there, you can access all the materials and even the recordings.
I think Shravani, for the attendance, the day to attendance, Sushmita has shared it. You can just click on that and give your attendance there. Okay. Okay. Sushmita, I think like I am done.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. No issues. We can wind
Yeah.
up for that.
Yeah. So thank you all. Okay, thank you, Shravani. So any doubts you have, so feel free to contact. So for sure, like you'd be having your materials on your dashboard by end of the day. So go ahead and look into the materials as well. So it has been explained really well on the materials also, that should be really helpful for you and the students also. So get into the recordings and just yeah, you can show all these to the students. The only thing I want to tell you all is like the students would be much more eager to know like what really is happening on the sites. When you show, just tell them like this is how marketing is, like obviously nobody would be more interested to. But when you show them like this is how you can track and this is how the things is happening in the market, that is when they get more interested towards the subject. So I would just ask you all, so I understand like most of you are really very busy with the schedules, and also whenever you have a small time you can really just do this, which can be much more helpful for you as well as for your students. So yep. All right, then thank you all. So let's wind up for the day. Any doubts? I think you Sushmita is there, so with respect to the attendance or the feedback link, she would be able to help you all. Yes,
Yeah, sure,
thank
ma'am.
you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah, so as already informed, yesterday's attendance link can't be shared, which is only active till 5:30. So 4:30 to 5:30, the link will be active. Between this 1 hour, you have to mark your attendance. Any other questions? So we have 2 more minutes. If any questions, you can just ask me out so that I can answer you all. Okay. I think we can wind up for today. Thank you. Thank you for joining. We'll meet again by tomorrow. Thank you so much.